Hello, welcome back. Oh, mega exciting news. You will not believe this. As you can imagine, the info for Beast Gohan, Enraged Gohan, and Orange Piccolo, or Super Saiyan Piccolo, however you wish, has recently been today announced. We are having quite a few animations popping up. We can watch some of them, but we're more interested. I mean, look at all this. This is going to be great. That we're more interested in seeing what they do because their bios have been released all off the passives. This looks like it's going to be the Piccolo. I wonder if this will have both the orange Piccolo state as well as this. The Power Awakened Piccolo is what they're doing. Crazy. So, I mean, if this has already been announced, it's already going to happen probably New Year. We are just a week away from the New Year, so no doubt this will happen. So, we're going to have the step up banner for a lot of players. Then we're going to have these new LRs to kick it off. So it's going to be quite crazy. Both of these are indeed LRs, so going to be lots to do there. Is this going to be? Yeah, let's check this. Check this out. This is the very stoic one. The very, look at like buff as hell. I'll just leave this on for a little bit longer. Direct from the movie, no doubt. I also quite like it that Piccolo has been brought into contention. That he's like now on par with the rest. It's nice because it's not just Goku and Vegeta just running away with the show, right? It's not just going to involve just fusions. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. These are always going to be crazy animations. Standalone LRs with transformation. It's going to be absolutely insane. It looks like, by the way, the Gammas are coming back, and it looks like Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are having their own free to play variant, but we can check them out later as well. But first, without any ado, for any more, we're going to check out Gohan. That'll be him here. In fact, you know what? Let's check it out. There we go. So we'll check him out here. So he looks like he has. So he's superheroes or hybrid Saiyans. Key 3, 170%. Superheroes or hybrid Saiyans. An additional attack and defense, 30% for anyone in the bond of parent and child. That is insane. Bond of parent and child and hybrid Saiyans. You're absolutely kidding me. Superheroes. I wonder, that's probably going to be anyone from Dragon Ball Super, period. So that's like Tournament of Power, Universe 6 versus Universe 7, Future Saga. Superheroes could, I mean, it depends. It could be anyone from this. So if it's just from the movie, then you've got then you got the Gammas, then you got these. There are some banner units to come across, but we'll wait to see what Superheroes does. The fact that it's not to mention Bond of Parent and Child or movie heroes. Wow, probably one of the best units going, right? One of the best leader skills. Bond of Parent and Child is such a tremendous unit. All the best super types are on there. It's absolutely nutty. Right, and that's a 200% as well. Otherwise, at the very least, you get a full 170. But the fact you're going to get, say, like Hybrid Saiyans and Bond of Parent, you're going to get. And then superheroes or movie heroes, you're going to get. So it's going to get a 200%. So we have an entrance animation, that's not bad, and you get 100% attack and defense, and guards all attacks for 3 turns from the start of turn when there is a bond of parent and child ally on the team at the start of the character's attacking turn. So long as you are running a bond of parent and child on the team, when he comes in, you'll have 100% to stats and guards. It's much like Tech LR Black, right? Okay, so he gets 150% at the start of turn, period. So that's start of turn passives. You factor, you get an extra 100%. Wow. Plus an additional 1 key per key sphere obtained. That's nice. An additional attack and defense 30% with each super attack performed up to 150. That's 5. So additionals could be good, but let's see. Launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance to become a super attack when key is 20 or more. Wow, okay, that's quite good. Let's see. Attacks applies the super excellent effect when activate in all types when the activating the active skill or when key is 24. 50% chance of nullifying a key blast super attack. This guy's good. Very strong, very solid. For an LR, then you have to absolutely give him the 20 key. You need 20 key, and that would give you a 70% chance to do another one And then he's going to be guarding as well. It all depends on what he does. Looks like he greatly raises attack and the defense for the turn. We'll look into it a bit more. So he looks like he's got All in the Family, Same Warrior Race, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Kamehameha, Legendary Power. All in the Family is isn't it not 20% attack and defense for Goku family units? Same Warrior Race also give. I can't remember if it's that or Same Lineage to give you 5%. If that's right, that's 25%. Infighter as well is pretty good. You will get that. I have a feeling he's going to trigger a lot of these with Orange Piccolo, but for sure, All in the Fighter and like Same Warrior Race, you're going to get with Bond, the Parent and Child, or the movie here, especially alongside a Goku unit, right? And you can't tell me there isn't some great units. What else there is? The super attack effects. This one. Let's see what he does. Let's see. So it looks like his 12 key greatly raises attack and raises defense for the turn with a 30% chance of stunning the enemy, 50% to attack, 30% to defense with a 30% chance to stun. And his 18 key greatly raises attack and defense for the turn, so that's 50% to both and lowers attack and defense. This guy's insane. You're going to be running his 18 key, so you greatly raise that defense as well as lowering the enemy's attack, because like lowering the enemy's attack is a useful thing you can do, as well as like, I mean, yeah, crazy. And then you'll get the 70% extra, so you'll get the additional attack and defensive raise, and you'll still have a chance to stun. That's crazy. That is pretty good. However, the only downside to this guy probably would be if the 70% doesn't trigger. However, you're super effective against all types when key is 24, is that right? Yeah. And then, of course, you have a 50% chance of just avoiding, basically just dodge. You have a 50% chance to dodge any key blast attacks. Let's see what is this his active skill? The active skill is, let's see, can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are superhero category allies from the third turn, or when facing one enemy from the sixth turn. So you have got to run him on superheroes. Greatly raises attack, and causes ultimate. Disables enemy action. Disables enemy action is nice for an LR of this caliber, for what we expect him to be. Only greatly raising's a bit crap. I'll be honest. I mean, like even the LR Super Saiyan 4s do ultimate, although they do massively, right? They massively raise attack. That's not as great as you think. No, it's not actually. It's a bit on the poor side. Let's see what the teams he's on. Superheroes, that's the new one. Hybrid Saiyans and Bond of Parent and Child and Movie Heroes, these are the ones that they support. Goku Family, Sibling Bond, Bonder and Bastard Disciple, Exploding Rage, Full Power, Transformation Boost, Connected Hope, Miraculous Awakening, and Kamehameha. Basically, all of these he's going to be absolutely great on. It's going to be difficult to see what superheroes are going to be. By the looks of things, it's not going to necessarily mean Dragon Ball Super, but it's going to mean specifically the movie. So that's going to be a bit of a wonky one, right? Because it's just the Gammas and this guy. So if you don't have Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, there's a free-to-play option, but then you'd have to pull the banner units, and this team will be about as small as Universe 11. Well, all of these, I mean, like Exploding Rage, Full Power, Miraculous Awake, Connected Hope, especially Exploding Rage. This guy could be crucial. Hmm. It looks like, though, that it's not so bad. I mean, it's you gotta have when it's all allies in the same turn are superheroes from the third turn or one enemy from the sixth. There's no HP restriction, that's fine, but for a lot of people, 6 turns is what it's going to be. That's going to be a funny one. Right, we'll check out Piccolo. It's odd that we haven't actually. Can we find Gohan's animation? Here we go. Here we go. Gohan's animation. We've just talked about him. We've just seen Piccolo's. That actually looks quite good. He will have his active skill looks like it might be a transformation. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. It's all pretty sick, right? Okay, well, without further ado, this will be it. Right, so as we've just talked about him, this will be a good one to go for. As I say, I'd expect his his active skill, rather, I should say, would be probably Beast Form, and it's just Ultimate Gohan throughout. Period. Tricky to see if he actually does transform. I mean, if he does, then all is well. This is the Ki Blast nullification effect, right? Chance to dodge. Is there an animation? There is. Just straight up just knocks that out the way. Just straight up just, no. He isn't having it. Let's see what they do. Straight from the movie. Yeah, this is where he turns to Ultimate Gohan to get his power back. Yeah, this is where they both of them, when they powered up, absolutely kick the ass of Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Try not to spoil it too much, but if you're watching these videos, you've seen it. Here we go. This is the Cell Saga. I mean, the not Cell. I mean, this is totally not at all related. Right, here we go. It is actually an active skill transformation that takes him straight into this fourth. Oh, that's flashy. Holy mother. Right. Yeah, here we go. Cell Saga, and I mean, superhero again. Here we go. Straight through. Imagine if it actually targeted the guy's head. That would be pretty cool. Right. Piccolo. Piccolo. He has a giant transformation. Let's see. We shall open up this. So what do we got? Superheroes and Battle of Wits are full 170%, additional 30% for Bond of Master and Disciple and movie heroes. Oh, actually not bad. Battle of Wits could be an interesting one. We have an entrance animation and 100% to stats, and guards all attacks for 3 turns when there is a bond of master and disciple. Interesting. I'm actually curious. Did this guy actually have it? Let's check him out. Did this guy have bond of master and disciple? He did. So you're gonna run him together, right? Let's have a look. On the team at the start of the character's attacking turn. He has 150% at the start of turn, much the same. Additional key sphere for every orb obtained, again. Reduces damage received by 20%. Okay, that's just flat out. Additional 30% to stats with each attack received rather than performed. Ties in with the damage reduction. Ties in with the guard. All allies 2 key within the same turn after receiving an attack. So he's designed to be a slot 1, right? Guards, and he has the additional when he guards. And he has damage reduction and builds up. He's a slot 1 unit. If HP is 30% or less at the start of the character's attacking turn and receives an attack 7 or more times in battle, you'll fully recover HP. Plus an additional damage reduction of 30% from that turn. Wow. Yeah, talk about slot 1 units. They might have done this one right for once. So we guard, so a lot like the same. You guard, and you're going to have the extra stats, 100% on top of the LR stats as well, on top of the 150. This guy reduces damage. It's kind of like Zamasu, and like Vegeta and Trunks kind of like rolled into one. So not only so they have that big buff, they guard. You use that guard to build up the to take those hits. It looks like you need 5 hits. That's pretty good, and it's kind of like LR Tech Black, where when he gets hit, he guards, and when he gets hit, he builds it up. So it's kind of like the same deal, right? In fact, it's pretty much the same deal, only you just get a little extra. So, and we all know, I mean, if you've seen my other recent video, he's insane. So let's see, that's not too bad. And then, so it seems like you've got to get hit 7 or more times. You only need 5 to trigger it. You need 5 to fully build him up. 7 or more times, you'll recover HP on that turn, on starting the turn, and has a grand total of 50% damage reduction for that turn. That's good actually, because when you revive in this, it's essentially a revive or a free item, isn't it? It's kind of like Intel Arcel. Only Intel Arcel, while he has that full heal, he's then reliant on orbs to actually become tanky, and even then it's a bit and ah. But this guy, not only does he give you the Intel Arcel effect, but he actually makes sure you can survive. This guy is a brilliant built up, and you can tell that he's also a slot 1 because when he's attacked, allies get 2 key. How many times have we all been in a situation we go, I've only gotten him 11 of 12 key, or I've got him, I don't know, 15 of 17 key, and it's just so shy, right? Now this time, you ain't going to struggle for it. All 2 key gives you a little bit more flexibility when it comes to the orbs in the battlefield. But you got to run this guy on the same team. Let's see. He has Brainiacs, Namekians, Fierce battle, legendary power, power bestowed by God, transform, and solid support. Oh, he's made for giants. Solid support and transform. Uh, you Brainiacs, Namekians. On a Namekian team, that's going to be fine. When it comes to transform, solid support, and Namekians, Brainiacs, Giant's going to be fine. I presume. I hope he's on. Please tell me he's on Giants. Shall we check out his categories? Here we go. He's on. Yeah, Giant. Superheroes, Battle Awaits, Bonder, Master, and Disciple, and movie heroes are all that he supports. Namekians, Revenge, Gifted Warriors, and Giant. Yeah, okay. Transformation, Boost, Powerful Comeback, Connected Hope, Full Power, Fused Fighters. That's curious. He's on Fused Fighters. Rapid Growth, Worthy Rivals, Movie Heroes, Battle Awaits. Fused Fighters, because he's fused with Cammy and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of curious that they stick him on this. This might be the first Piccolo to be on Fuse Fighters. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but the only other one that you probably have, there might be the free to play AGL one from a few years back, and there might be the Gifted Warriors lead. But other than that, he might be the first one. But there's a lot of teams he could be on. A giant category that can guard, revenge that can guard. If come on, let's see. The Mechians going to be really good, really helpful in that. Movie heroes going to be really good. Worthy rivals. It's just Vegeta and Piccolo, right? Full power and connected hope. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of improvement for a lot of really crappy teams. Giant Extreme Super Battle Road is ridiculously hard. The category is lacking a few high tier people, or it's missing a few select EZAs. Having this guy, yeah, he's going to be really, really good. No doubt. He actually has an enraged form. All right, we need to actually see what his super attack effects are. I'm getting too carried away. This is mad. Okay, super attack effects. 12 key. Greatly raises attack and 30% defense with a medium chance of stunning. Exactly the same. It's exactly the same as Gohan, right? And 50% to stats and lowers attack and defense. His active skill is the Special Beam Cannon. Activates when all allies attacking in the same turn are superheroes from the third turn, or when facing one enemy from 6th turn onwards. Exactly the same. Greatly raises attack, ultimate damage, disables enemy action. It's exactly the same. A lot of the kits are exactly the same. Whether this guy is a tank and you build him up, and whether as Gohan is a slot 2, a great counterpart, maybe even slot 3, depending on who you have him with, and then you can build him up because he has the additionals. Let's see. We go to the transformed state of him. Check this out. Check this out. Let's open up all of them actually, so I'm not constantly going back. And we'll go. Boom. This is good. Whoa, he looks mean. He looks mean. Okay, right. So let's see what he does here. So he has his passive is receives an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained. That's good because it can be difficult in certain events to trigger this. Because like giants, for some reason, some of the giants they get like 3 key only. Launches an additional attack that has a 30% chance of becoming a super attack. Never mind anything else that he does. The key on there is really nice. What does he do? Looks like he greatly raises attack. That's not bad. Greatly raises attack. And of course, he launches additional attack. That's pretty powerful. On here, it looks like he greatly raises attack and causes destructive damage to the enemy. And on this one, it's the same thing. Massively raises attack. That's 100% to 100%. What's this one? What is this one? Yeah, greatly raises attack. And then his 18 key massively raises. Wow. Yeah, no doubt. Transform, this guy's going to hit hard, real hard, absolutely insane. Right, okay then. So when we're talking about Gohan, so he has additionals built in, and he greatly raises attack, and he greatly raises attack and defense. So there's several ways you can look at this. Offensively, he's going to be fine, and he guards. So realistically, you probably wouldn't go additionals. You could go crits to maximize the amount of damage this guy is getting, right? With that in mind, let's have a look. Dodge could be a good one. I'm always a favor of dodge. He has additionals. He has no crits. So he could go crits and dodge because he's got it built in. Hmm. Going to be a curious one. And he's got great links. All in the Family is going to be one of the biggest ones he's got. Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, Face Battle, and Legendary Power will be attack links. Shocking Speed will also give key attack and defense at certain levels. But more importantly, the key. It's going to be interesting. I would personally say crits and dodge are fair between because he has them built in. It's up to you how you build it, but I'd say 10 dodge and the rest in crit with maybe like use your equips to put one or two maybe extra on like additional and stuff like that, right? When it comes to this guy, let's check out his passive again. So he does raise defense, but he's a tank. Curious to know how this one's going to work. He could go crits again to make him hit extra hard. He's going to hit quite hard. Let's see. Additionals could be nice because he's more of a tank. Dodge as well. Well, dodge works in everybody. I would say for this guy, it's probably more important that you give him less dodge because he needs to take the hits. So you could go more additionals and crits more this guy, but Gohan would definitely appreciate more dodge. Just rounds him out. He's already an offensive powerhouse and already has. You got to get 20 key, but there's a 70% chance for additionals is quite great, right? Yeah. Little on the dodge. I'd probably say between 3 and 5 dodge for Piccolo, 10 dodge for Gohan, more crits for Gohan, and then more additionals for Piccolo. That would be the way to go. This isn't it, by the way. There are more. We have 2 banner units. No doubt one's for Gohan's banner and one's for Piccolo's banner. Looks like it will be a duo one. So this is Pan. Let's check her out. Let's remove these. We don't need Piccolo's up anymore. Let's have a look. Open this image. Open this image. So Pan, she's now a little girl by now. Bond of parent and child, 3 key, 130%. So for some newer players, this could be great. This is more than enough to tackle Dokkan events. Let's see. So, 2 key, wow, still a long passive. 2 key, 150% to stats. You'll need it because they aren't the greatest stats units. It balances them out. Superheroes, category allies. So again, the new category, 1 key, 30% defense. The key is perhaps more important, plus an additional 1 key and 20% for characters who belong to the bond of parent and child or bond of master and disciple. So basically, if you run them as intended, that's 1 key, 50% to stats. She's a hell of a support. 30% chance of dodging an enemy's attack. Additional chance of evading an attack. 30% when facing one enemy. Okay, so you have a 60% chance against one enemy. Launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. An additional 100, and that's at the start of the turn. Additional 100% to stats and a 50% chance to crit for 4 turns after evading an attack. Right. I see a lot of that. JP currently has. They currently have Yamcha and Yajirobe, and this is a lot of Yajirobe in here. Also has All in the Family, Sane Lineage, Infighter. Fears, but gonna link up well with Gohan. There's absolutely no doubt. Giving him, by the way, 50% and 1 key. She has a 30% chance to dodge one enemy. She has a 60% chance to dodge. She has 100% to stats and crits after she dodges for 4 turns. Could be good. I can see this being useful against Cell Max purely because of the dodges and the support, right? And of course, we have this is the super attack effect. Raise attack and defense for the turn with a 50% chance of stunning the enemy. 30% to stats, 50% chance to stun. Not bad, actually. Here we have Trunks and Goten. They're a teen now. Yeah, they're in their tween years. We all know what that's like. Let's see. Have I got the same one? No, okay. So they are Bond of Friendship, 3 key, 130%, as you'd expect. Randomly change AGL key spheres to key spheres of another type Okay, that's interesting. You don't really know what you're gonna get. It's gonna be like a box of chocolates. 100% to stats, additional 10% when performing a super attack per superheroes category ally on the team. Ah, right, so that's like the GT heroes, right? The more of a certain team you have on attack, they're going to get crazy amounts of stats. Right, and this is not like start of turn stats. This is a multiplier from their existing stats, so it'll be more powerful. Let's see. An additional 100% to stats with 3 or more key spheres obtained. Wow, okay. Additional 50% defense and a 50% chance to crit with 5 or more key spheres, and attack 50% and a 70% chance of launching an additional with 7 or more key spheres. They do a lot. So you're going to get them 3 key spheres. That'll be easy enough. On a full team, you'll be rocking 100% plus an additional, I presume that's 70% with the entire TI and the team. No, it'll be 60%. So you'll be rocking around 160%, but that 60% will be a stronger multiplier, being as it's not actually at the start of term. With 3 orbs, you get 100% to stats. 5 orbs, you get extra defense and crit. Past that, you don't necessarily need it. If you do get the 7, you get the great chance of launching an additional super attack. And the super attack, 30% and seals. 30% to stats and seals. It'd have been better if it was a stun, because having that 70% chance to stun. We'll see. We'll see. They look really good. Sticking with this guy. So this guy, Dodge. Dodge could be really good. They have stats. They're not going to be an offensive unit. They have crits built in, and they have additionals built in. Dodge, straight up dodge, 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 straight up dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge is where you want to go. This guy would do everything there. Right, we stick to Pan. I'm not pushing dodge much. Right, to Pan, since she has dodge in there, there's literally no need. Right, so she does have some additionals, and she does have some crits. So how you build her? Let's see. Probably additionals to make use of the extra defense. Could go crits, but she already has that. If you go additionals, you'll be attacking more often. She isn't going to be an offensive powerhouse, so crits could be irrelevant. But dodge also seems irrelevant because she has a 30%. And don't forget, it doesn't stack, so it's not as if you get 30% and go full 20 dodge. That's not a 50%, it's either 30 or the 20. Mind you, you could make her out to be an absolute beast of a support, right? Imagine if you had 2 separate chances of dodge, a 30 and a 20, sometimes 60 depending on, against one enemy. So that's actually pretty good. And then and then of course, yeah, you could definitely go Ten Trunks or a dodge unit. Her is probably more additionals. Is probably how you want to work that out. Their support, and she's a far greater support of 50% to the tune. It's going to be great all round. There is also free to play Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 units, which we have not seen. Yeah, so that's going to be good all around. By the way, this looks like it's going to be the entrance animation. That's what that was. And this, okay, that's going to be Gohan's animation. Curious. Yeah. All right. So that's going to be it for this video. There is a lot to look at. There's a lot to digest. This will be coming out very soon. If it's announced, it is coming out. Right. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all super excited as much as I am. Follow this official global doc, and they have the cool ass animations on this screen. Right. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.